I'd greet you first, but you need to buckle up. We're about to look at Scentsy. Scentsy, but so grab things and grab your seatbelt and grab something to regulate yourself because we've got really bad film quality and Orville and Heidi, his lordship and lady of the Order of the Burnt Popcorn, and Dan, do with that what you will, but greetings and salutations. I'm DC, your friendly neighborhood MLM dropout, and today I'm sorry, I've brought you to 1 hour and 18 minutes that we're never gonna get back. It's probably gonna be longer, but I'm gonna try to speed them up, and hopefully Ava is gonna cut out the technical difficulties because they're filming on a potato, the audio's on a potato. We had to boost their microphone because apparently, I don't know where their AV team is. Maybe they're saving money because Orville's cheap. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. If you don't know what Scentsy is, it is a wax melt company, and recently-ish they decided that candles weren't the work of the devil, and so they've brought those in a very, how do I want to say this? A bad execution kind of way. So they've dipped their toes back, or in, not back in. So they've got wax melts, and they've got candles, and they've got really bad marketing, and they're a multi-level marketing company. So here on my channel, we look at multi-level marketing companies, we look at scams, and we look at unethical business practices, and we tend to go on squirrel trails that lead to really interesting individuals, bad actors, companies behaving badly, and we get to expose them here on my channel. So if that sounds interesting, feel free to subscribe, like this video, and it'll help you come back and see more of what we're doing here on the internet. This is a recorded video, so hopefully we'll bleep out all the bad words, but on the live stream, you may find more colorful language, so you may want to grab those headphones in case you're free-range listening and you want to protect ears that may be roaming around the house, your floofs that maybe have more delicate sensibilities. So, anyways, let's begin.
Oh, where'd everybody go? They're on the last one still.
Yeah, they're watching our great video.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hello, can you hear us? Trisha Nolan, Kelly, can you hear us? Yep, we're on.
Okay, so I figured out the problem with our speaker.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, also, they're not in an earthquake. They're either filming on the worst laptop of all time or something else. I apologize if you're seasick. I don't know.
My phone automatically connects. Mm-hmm. So I set the speaker to the Mac speaker. I set it to the professional speakers we have.
This is not a Mac. This cannot be a Mac computer. Oh, this cannot. Oh, and they finally decided to have a light, but it's not helping at all.
And it always defaults to my
We're going to speed this up again. This is at 1.25.
phone as they're connecting remotely.
Yeah.
And I have my phone turned down. So that's the problem, is using this as a microphone, so I just turned my phone on.
Yeah, but we still can't use these mics?
Nah, can you hear us okay? Is this good?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we'll just go this way.
We hear you.
It's not faint. Somebody said
Awesome.
earlier it was a faint sound. Is it good sound?
Sound is working.
Okay, you know, when you start out that bad, it's time for Baja Blast. That's a blast from the past.
Yeah, it is.
I think we were probably doing a Facebook Live a decade ago when Baja Blast was first introduced, and we probably introduced most of our consultants to Baja.
This is a professional end-of-month live stream for the Scentsy consultants, and we're talking about soda right now. Offensive, and also, if you don't know, the cluster that has been happening with the influencers on TikTok, this is even more wild that they're just shooting the shit and not taking a more respectful, quick, somber approach to this conversation because they're losing reps. The reps are pissed, and here we are. They don't give a flippity flop. Maybe they look like they give a flippity flop to you. What do y'all think?
I think that Baja Blast did not come out a decade ago. I would like to think it was like.
Hey, don't worry about getting old. You're just getting better.
Oh, I am.
Well, since then, it's gone retail. It's now available to buy in stores.
Yeah.
And it's kind of it's one of the longest inside jokes of the Scentsy end of the month live.
It is. Baja Blast.
Okay.
And Hobo. And we actually have Hobo here with us tonight at the Scentsy home office. On a little sweater.
I was like, where? I haven't seen him.
Here, he's right here, and he's right here.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
Every time we do a Zoom, he walks right in front of the camera. Every single time, doesn't matter.
At home.
And then doesn't he like bite one of you? Or
He bites her in the middle of the night.
Bite me in the middle of the night, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Happy
We
end
got
of the
everybody
month?
back? Yeah.
February.
February 2026 was a good month.
Yes.
We're going to talk about
Was it a good month? Losing reps? Was it a good month? You sending out those PR boxes to your influencers and pissing off your independent contractors and using the money that your independent contractors gave Scentsy to send those boxes out? Was it really a good month? Tell me more.
a good month at the
shift.
end, but yeah.
They
And,
shift.
yeah, we start to see it.
Woohoo!
What's interesting, a little insight.
Yeah.
You know how we can tell if it's a good month or not? Independent of all of the things that are happening here and there. Because it might be a better scent of the month, a better Whiff Box one month versus the other. So we're trying to figure out what is it that we can look at that says our baseline is good or better or best.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Recruiting?
Well, recruiting is a very important factor.
You can't say no to that one.
From a sales perspective, it's how many Luna bars we sell.
Why Luna?
Well, a Scentsy bar is our oldest product. Luna is our most popular Scentsy bar, and it's been around for a very long time. So if we sell more Luna bars this February than last February,
Then that's a good sign.
then we know that
Doing good.
there is the center bullseye of the products we're selling is up from last year.
Yeah, and we
It's
didn't have.
the first time we've had year-over-year increases in Luna bars in probably 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I think even and we didn't have any like special Luna, promotions
Nothing,
or anything.
Yeah, and we were comparing to last year February, so the 10% off in February.
Yay
is
for
the same.
Luna! Okay.
Yay for Luna! Yay for pissing off your Scentsy reps with sending out those PR boxes to influencers. Yay!
Yay! We're so happy! Good job! Yay!
Bulbs,
Who
too.
loves
Light
Luna?
bulbs is another indicator.
Okay, we've got so much to cover.
We do. It's transition month.
It
Like,
is.
I hear what they're
It's
saying.
exciting.
If you have a lot to cover, why have you wasted the first 5 minutes talking about
They probably
Luna?
are saying that, but Luna's worth that time to talk about. So, should we do Whiff Box first? Just since
We do have Owen here.
Owen
Yeah.
is here, and then he
We
can
should.
go.
We should.
Because we don't have
Owen,
a
get
full
over here.
seat. Ollie,
I got a warm spot right here for you.
Oh,
Ew.
favorite part of the live.
sitting in Dan's
Dan's
warm
warm
spot. Way to go, Dan.
Hello. Does my hat cover me too much?
Look up. Nope. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, this is a pretty fun box. This month I wanted to go all out into the springtime that we're all.
Can I just give y'all a recommendation? Put your laptop on a tripod or a separate chair that's not attached to your desk or your table so that when you touch the table, it doesn't shake your camera. My camera is mounted to my wall, so when I touch my desk, it doesn't do anything to my camera. Why don't you ask your AV team? They could help you. You've already added a light.
Here, it feels like we got
Awful
spring since
weather here in
January.
Boise.
Yeah, it really is.
But also, spring break's coming up for a lot of you. So this box is all about your spring break travels. We wanted to put in the essential items you can take with you to experience your spring break. So,
Okay. Have you seen
Oh
this?
my
Okay,
God.
Okay, me too.
we'll start off with the insert. The inserts have been looking awesome lately. Maybe that's
Tilt it.
too
Yeah, there we go.
bright.
Very
yeah,
nice.
creative team's
They're
been doing an
beautiful.
Awesome job.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh.
So you've got places to go and sights to see. Your March Whiff Box is filled with hand-picked scents and an exclusive Scentsy bar inspired by a coastal getaway.
Absolutely not. Just to be clear, and this is a great point from one of our members because we're recording behind the scenes, it's a perk. One of the members, Broken Waffle, said, also, just to be clear, we are not snarking on small creators trying their best to create content and have quality mishaps. These are supposed to be rich leaders doing training. They are corporate. They went in 2020, I think they got close to $1 billion in sales, and overall, their revenue, they've done over $1 billion. Orville and Heidi have the money to produce things that are professional and respect the time that their reps give to them at the end of the month. They continue to choose to be sloppy and then go and be greedy and do incredible things for influencers with the money that their independent contractors give them month over month over month over month, and then choose to give those independent contractors less and less and less and less. They talk about giving, but they don't give to the independent contractors.
To places waiting to be explored.
Oh, no.
So yeah, it's fun. And then we've got some other items in here for you. This is Into the Garden drop brochure. You can check it out, get a sneak peek of what's to come.
Not a fan.
And then we've also got a new catalog. So yeah, a lot of inserts in it, but fun stuff for you guys to look through and explore. Okay, let's start off with, where do you guys think we should start?
What's on top?
Let's do this first.
Okay, we'll go on.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go on the bottom. That's how it works in our family.
Yeah. Whatever I say goes.
We've got a Coconut Blossom Scentsy Solo 3-pack. So yeah, just
Are they
a
all the same
classic.
fragrance?
Yeah,
Yep,
so it's just a
Coconut
3-pack.
Blossoms, so
Coconut
cute.
Blossom. I mean, I'm sure in some of your travels on spring break, you'll.
This is blasted to hell. The lighting is blasted to hell. We can't see details of what he's bringing out of the box. They're on their professional stage that they spent thousands of dollars building, and here we are.
Be drinking coconut flavored things. And
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to open one of these. I need one for my car anyway. I do love.
And they want people to buy this Whiff Box. That's the thing. They want their independent contractors to buy this, but they went over and above with the PR boxes for the influencers, and they can't even make this a special, beautiful presentation for the independent contractors. It blows my mind.
Smell of coconut,
And blossoms.
yeah.
and I will tell you which tropical location this smells most like. Is that
Oh,
good,
no.
Sure.
Who knew we would need scissors at the table?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, dang.
Old time Scentsy consultants. I think Baja Breeze
But it's good.
comes to mind
It's
there.
got it's
Not
fresh.
Baja Blast.
Not
Yeah.
fresh.
This has a very floral. I'm glad they call it coconut blossom because you definitely get the coconut.
Yeah, but it's a
there's also like a
super
limey,
nice floral.
a limey
Yeah,
blossom.
It's good. It's a good.
Coconut
Love it.
lime.
Yeah.
Love
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna
It's good.
say
Where?
it's got to be somewhere in the Pacific.
Okay.
So Bora Bora.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Bora
Bora
Bora.
Bora. Yeah, that
Coconut
reminds me most of
blossoms.
Bora Bora.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now you guys, whether you're traveling or not, you can throw that in your car. Well, I was gonna say close your eyes and imagine you're in Bora Bora, but
Not
don't
while
close
you're
your
driving.
eyes while you're driving. That wouldn't be.
And if you do, don't blame
smart.
Owen.
Yeah.
Okay. It's nice.
So
We've had that before.
in region 2.
Okay.
So again, every month I try to make all the contents the same, but just based on inventories we have in other regions, I can't always make it work. But what I always aim to do is keep the theme consistent and the value equal.
Okay.
So in region 2, you guys will be getting World Traveler.
Okay.
So,
Ooh, I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
nice.
it fits the theme and it's a great fragrance as well. So
Okay.
okay, let's move on. This
Next?
do we save the exclusive?
Sure.
Yeah,
to the
sure,
end?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's go here then. This is Mist and Magnolia. This is let's
We
tilt it a
can't
little.
see.
Center of the
We
month.
can't see.
Yeah, for the
Yes.
coastal drop, and
And it's
awesome.
coming. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Ooh, crystal.
So that to me smells like a
Oh, wait, wait,
beach
wait, wait.
breeze.
Misty,
We got that
salty.
magnolia in the air. Yeah, it's great.
Remember South Carolina?
Yeah.
That's like Kiowa Island right there.
It smells good. Like
For
it.
those of you who know, a little bit of Charleston.
We gotta make a fragrance for the India trip. That
Yeah. Carnations and cow urine.
Carnations and cow urine? What? Let's rewind.
Crystal.
So that to me
Oh.
smells like a
Oh, wait, wait,
beach
wait, wait.
breeze.
Misty,
We got that
salty.
magnolia in the air. Yeah, it's great.
Remember South Carolina?
Yeah.
That's like Kiowa Island right there.
It smells good. Like
For
it.
those of you who know, a little bit of Charleston.
We gotta make a fragrance for the India trip. That
Yeah. Carnations and cow urine.
oh, India does have some
I
amazing
think that would be
fragrances.
a top seller there.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay.
Did she literally say that would be a top seller there? Was she talking about the wax melt he was holding, or was she making a joke about the India one that they would make?
Go.
Here.
I want to make sure really quick that I'm.
Hold on.
Okay. So, region 2 and 3. Again, I really wanted to get Mist and Magnolia in the box, but I have another fragrance that I think is equally as good. I actually like it personally better. So you won't be getting
Can you
Mist and
say
Magnolia.
that?
Well, maybe not, but. In region 2 and 3, you'll be getting Seagrass and Sand, which is new.
nice, yeah.
So you're still getting a great new fragrance, just a slightly different experience.
Oh,
It's-
Seagrass and sand
oh, it's
is
here. You're
right
covering it. It is so good.
here. No, right there. No, we have it
Well,
here somewhere. I think it right down there. Yeah, it is.
Sand and citrus.
Yep. I'm reading some comments here while
Okay.
we're.
Seagrass and sand.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I smell the bottom too.
They're both
When it's warmed, it's incredible. I smelled it when we were testing it.
Now you're gonna make everybody jealous.
Well,
It's kinda like,
you're both getting something fun. So
yeah.
when things
It's nice.
launch, just
It's really
go
nice.
grab the other one. It's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
I think it's incredible. When it's warmed, it's
kind
even
of
better.
buttery.
Yeah, I almost get a little bit of linen scent.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit of fabric in
And I
there.
get beachy, like laying on the beach with suntan.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
So we've got now. Let's go into this.
Okay.
We've got a fragrance flower with the Buttercup Bell
Blue
flower.
Grotto.
And this is Blue Grotto. So Blue Grotto will.
Not that I want to help. I'll help somebody else. If you want to be able to see what you're doing and like have a screen, but also have a better video, but you have limited resources, like you only have a phone, you can buy a mirror. You can use the front facing or the back facing part of your camera. So you have this part facing you, and you can have the big part of your mirror facing this part of your camera, and you can angle it so you can see the comments, or you can see yourself being recorded so that you have the good part of your camera recording yourself. They obviously have the tech to do this. Their son could help them. They've got the money. They travel all over the world. This is lazy AF. And my experience being in marketing as a creative director, starting out as a graphic designer, I don't know what they're doing. I truly don't know.
But Region 3 will be Luna. Okay. And one thing that is worth mentioning is how Blue Grotto is currently discontinued in Region 2. But I thought the fragrance fit the theme really well. So you guys will get to experience this fragrance one more time and be able to snag it. Whereas right now you wouldn't be able to.
You know what this is? We had a lot of stock left over, so we put it in the Whiff Box because we wanted to save money. In my opinion. That's the point of the Whiff Box from a marketing perspective. They're buying it and you put it together so that they buy more product. They're interested and they want to buy more PRV.
For a normal purchase. So if you love Blue Grotto, and you want to experience this one last time, snag it if you're in Region 2. So,
very good. And then
we have.
There's more.
Yeah, we've got lemon, sugar, and sage room spray.
Ooh.
So I want to make sure.
Oh, I bet that's so delightful.
Oh yeah.
He sprayed it away from the table.
Sounds really good.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
There's like a second wave.
It's got that. Yeah. It's not overly lemon. You know, I'm not a huge lemon fan, but
It's nice.
Yeah, it's got the right balance
Y'all, this is on 1.5. Can you imagine us watching this on speed 1?
of that kind of herby, sage, kind of woodsy with a little hint of lemon. Okay, so in Region 2 and 3, you guys will be getting, or in Region 2, you'll be getting a coconut blossom room spray. So you didn't get the coconut blossom in the scent circle, so I tried to balance that by having the room spray match. So still overall the experience should be pretty similar. And then this is the last thing. This is maybe one of my favorite fragrances in a long time. Not ever, maybe not ever. In a long time. I was talking with Lori to get an exclusive fragrance for the box.
Lori is our fragrance
specialist.
Yeah.
She helped me pick this one out, and it is incredible.
And this is exclusive?
Yeah, exclusive, all regions.
Exclusive.
To the Whiff Box?
Yep, Whiff Box exclusive.
Now,
it's called Sunset Drift.
We can't read it.
If it's exclusive, can they put it in there, Always Get My Bar?
No, not this one, because it's in Whiff Box. So this is a...
They can't get it because it's in my Whiff Box. And Orville's like, huh? Why can't they put it in Always Get My Bar? Huh? Orville doesn't even know how the Whiff Box works.
One time, snag it while you can.
So if you like it, please tell us.
That's not to say, if you love it,
Yeah.
you will never see it again, but let us know you like it so that you can experience it.
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm not a fan. I love exclusives, but I'm not a fan of somebody liking a fragrance and then not being able to get it again.
Okay, then, yeah, we'll see what we can do.
I think we need to ask Dan on this one.
Do you know...
I'm not a fan of it being an exclusive and not being able to get it again. Good job, Mr. CEO.
Do you like it?
I do. Yeah.
I think
but
it's
I think
awesome.
it might have something that I know Dan doesn't like.
Oh, really?
Oh, no.
Tell me,
It's a little... What you don't like?
powder. He doesn't
Oh, you
like
don't like
powder.
powder?
It's a little soft, but I mean, I was...
It is, it's nice
when I
though.
smelled it, I imagined...
I don't get tons of powder in it.
It's sunset, the ocean has no waves, everything's golden, and you're just floating on the water.
Yeah, it's
just
nice.
drifting off peacefully.
Sunset drift.
You know,
Beautiful.
you're just completely relaxed. That's what I feel when I smell
Where's
it.
the other bar that
It
we're
is so
missing
good.
from
So,
here?
Alrighty.
Awesome. Yeah.
Is that what Scentsy's gonna smell like when it floats off into the abyss of MLMs dying? Because maybe that's what Scentsy's gonna smell like.
So hope you all.
Seagrass in hand?
No, that was for you guys over here.
Okay,
this
where's
goes in here?
this goes in here? Okay.
Hope you all enjoy the box. Let us know what you think.
I'm taking the scent circle to my car.
Yep. And I'll probably be taking the rest of it for myself.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay.
We've got a
Good
little.
stuff this
with
month.
you.
So please enjoy it and let us know what you think.
Okay.
Hey Dan, can you get the value of that taken off of his paycheck?
Oh dang.
I'll adjust it.
Never mind. You can take it. I need dinner tonight.
Bye.
All right.
Bye. See ya.
Well done. Okay, we've got so much product to cover. We should we go through it? I mean, is it product that you want to hear? Do you like when we go over product? Or do you
what
like?
they're here for.
They want to
Are you
know.
really here for the product to see what's coming up?
They're saying they want silver and gold in the catalog, Owen.
Okay. Just be patient.
Okay, he says just be patient.
I wonder what that means.
Well,
Okay.
you know
Merch.
my stand on it, so I'll be twisting
Yeah.
everybody's arm.
I would think so too.
Yeah.
It's coming
Okay.
soon to a location near you. Okay.
Where do you want to start?
Okay,
Start with this.
I think
let's start with
there's some confusion about the shift from scent of the month to the monthly edit.
Yes. And why we use the word edit
Yeah.
instead of collection, maybe?
Now you can Google or ChatGPT the word edit.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of a common thing for home decor brands, for lifestyle brands.
For clothing brands,
yeah.
they'll do a monthly edit or a monthly drop, but they call it an edit.
Yeah, and it's just kind of a trendy word that's fun and it fits. It's like the March edition,
Yeah.
but it's a fun way of saying it.
It's a shortened
Yeah.
to addition, edit.
Yeah, and so it's no, we didn't invent the word. We're using a word that's used in everyday modern marketing. But what it is, instead of the warmer of the month, we have multiple products that can be delivered with a story. So being able to deliver a story with a product allows consultants to engage customers that might have a particular interest. It allows consultants.
Are you seriously not gonna address the biggest elephant in the room? We're 16 minutes in. This is so rude. This is so rude.
To think about which of their customers would be most interested. So we all have friends that garden. We all have friends that love the beach. So a gardening edit allows us to go to the friends that love gardens, and maybe if there's a beach edit, or maybe if there's a beach friends, maybe a coastal edit might be a good idea. And so you could reach out people that love the sand and the sea.
And every month, we're going to choose a Scentsy home decor line, and this March edit is the Enliven line.
And so as we're coming out with decor lines that allow different types of customers to engage with Scentsy and the kinds of products that they like, we have Warm, Enliven, Inspire, and Classic. And by doing the edit, we can bring products out every month that align with those lines instead of putting everything in the catalog at first and then have 6 months without anything new. So it's really a way of keeping that connection between consultants and their customers, identifying what's coming, and so they can get excited about it. It's the same reason you're on these calls, or on this end of the month live.
And for the catalog, we have the Warm, Enliven, Inspire Classic categories in the new catalog dropping in 5 hours, 6 hours from now.
Yep.
Midnight.
And the monthly edit, so some of you have seen the brochure already.
Cute.
This theme is the Enliven category, but it ties back and it reimagines the catalog to say, okay, I love Enliven.
Yep.
Here's new warmers and new products that are coming with that category.
This is a cheap way to print the brochure because it's not a full bleed, which is fine. They're just saving money. It's fine. It's just, I don't know, a basic brochure.
And here's the catalog that links right to it.
It might be something like, well, and we also have the scent of the month, right? So in each monthly edit, there is a warmer and a fragrance that is the scent and warmer of the month.
It would
But
be
is-
chosen
yeah.
as that. Yeah.
Here's a metaphor. I like metaphors. If you go to a nice restaurant, there's going to be a menu that you can choose from. There will also be specials. That might be a monthly special or the chef special that's on a little flyer that might be seasonal, the seasonal special. You'll also have maybe a blue plate special that is the one dish that is the chef picked.
I think that he feels like Dan is his competition and he can't let Dan get the last word, and he's very threatened by everything Dan does, in my opinion. I could be totally wrong. I could be totally off about this. I could be totally off about that.
Picked that you can just say, you give me the blue plate special, and it's going to be great every time.
Say that 10 times.
So the warmer and scent of the month is like the blue plate special for the month. The edit is like the chef's special menu for the month, and the catalog is like the menu. Does that make sense?
Exactly.
Yep.
Now, for US and Canada, we have Warmer of the Month and we have the monthly edit.
Yes.
So we have the March edit, we'll have an April edit. For other regions, we may have Warmer of the Quarter, we may have Scent of the Month, that is global, but we also will have, when it applies, drops each month in those countries or regions that don't have a month.
One of the members in the live chat said, yeah, I always get a vibe that he hates Dan and Dan knows it and pushes his buttons on purpose. That might be. And then another one said Orville's body language is screaming he doesn't want to be there. Could be. Another member said, I think Orville doesn't like anyone who isn't expressly serving his ego.
monthly or a warmer of the month. So we will explain everything on that, and we'll start off with March. Now, with the special, like we were talking about for the scent and warmer of the month, that was for subscriptions last month, or this month in February, that launches in a few hours from now, you'll get 10% off of those products. That is the Clover and Blooms fragrance.
It smells very green to me. Very nice.
Can I tell you what it smells like to me? So we came in, we always put the scent of the month in the lobby. So
we spray it, we warm the
so
bar.
we walked in today, it's Saturday. So people.
What the hell is this warmer? So in my opinion, Scentsy's going like this. Okay? My opinion. Downward trajectory. Right? First quarter, Orville, Scentsy, his lord and lady of the Order of the Burnt Popcorn, have to make a splash. So they tell their team, bring your best ideas and warmers to the table. Literally, the quote-unquote best warmers they could bring, to the delight of anti-MLM. But to the shock and horror of marketers everywhere, we were like, this is going to save Scentsy? This is what you brought to the table?
People haven't been
You
here.
like it? Yeah.
Now, I remember as a child, my dad loved Irish Spring soap.
I still love it.
Irish Spring soap for
Isn't
me.
it quite Irish Spring soap?
No, it's
Irish
not.
Spring.
He loved Irish Spring soap, and I loved the smell of my dad.
Yeah.
Because he had Irish Spring soap. This takes me back to my dad in an elevated way. So this is like elevated Irish Spring. So if you kind of love that Irish Spring soap, if you're Americans, I don't know if Irish Spring got anywhere else. Probably wasn't in Ireland. It would just be called Spring soap there. But if you like that as an American, I think you're going to really love this. It's elevated, but it definitely has those vibes. Yeah.
Okay. And then the Leapin' Lily warmer. Okay, we called it Leapin' Lily because these are lily pads.
Are we leaping into a crash out? Look at Orville's face. Who said yes, 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 yes at every single point of the design process? Who did it?
Some people have said, are they lines?
Yeah.
Are they,
I've seen
what are they?
margarita umbrellas.
Yeah, and
I've
I
seen some
suppose
of that
it could
too.
be. So it would be cute. You could do a margarita party with that, or
So interestingly, Heidi and Mary and I went to the Maison et Objet show in Paris, where there was it's a massive, maybe the world's premier home decor show, and this was all over.
You went to the premiere decor show in Paris? I don't believe that you went there and this is what and this is what you came back with. Heidi did it. Heidi approved this.
Heidi? Heidi? What? What in the wide, wide world of sports and bad design is going on here? 1, the green. 2, the design. 3, the fuckery.
Bright, vivid,
This color
vibrant,
was all over.
enlivening
Yeah,
colors,
beautiful.
and natural objects that are played out in a playful way like this. It's all the trend.
And it's happy.
It's so
this
happy.
is a happy,
Yeah.
fun color. Love it.
And it allows the pop of color to come into homes that are more decorated in the millennial gray. As that whitewashed millennial gray is kind of fading away from home decor, people are looking for pops of color to enliven it. This is a great example.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, then we have
Too bad it's ugly as hell, Orville.
Garden Whimsy.
Yes.
This one is gorgeous.
Oh my god. You can't just say it's gorgeous and then expect us to say, just because Heidi said it's pretty, it means it's pretty. We've watched too much Bomb Party to accept that.
We'll be able to show it lit up.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
it's so
do
hard
it.
to do it with the Facebook camera.
Yeah, it is, but we could try. Oh yeah, beautiful.
Artistic, because it's real art. Right?
And it was hand drawn and then reproduced, so
Yeah.
beautiful.
So the combination of a Scentsy employee artist and the artisans at the warmer factory that can put it together just
I hope that you paid your employee, and I hope your employee gets royalties for that, or that you paid her or him a lot of money for that artwork.
creates something really, truly special. So we
Somebody
have
said, I think it looks like a Monet. I agree.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
a little impressionist
Yes,
right there.
It looks like a Monet. Stop.
Here's the next one, part of the garden collection.
Collection number 3.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Sunny Vines. This is Little Lemons. Are you gonna put this one in too?
Yep. Was this one hand drawn as well? It looks hand drawn.
I know the other one was. I don't think this one was. I think this is not, but
That does not look computer designed though.
yeah, but it's Little Lemons. Oh, can you see it? Kind
It's not computer designed. Do you understand what a graphic designer is, Orville.
Have a crystal background, yellow little lemons and vines. Well, to me it looks like lemons. It actually might be flowers. They are flowers.
I don't even know my product. Did y'all even prepare for this?
They're lemony in color. Beautiful.
Yep, very fun.
Okay, and that one is for
Y'all could have been at World Tour, but you decided to skip out, and we're just going over things that were covered in World Tour. But go ahead and waste our time.
US, Canada, and Mexico as well.
Okay.
And then this one is for everyone.
Everyone,
Yeah,
okay.
we already saw.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, perfect.
Now we do have fragrances that come with this collection as well.
We've already talked about a couple of them.
Yes. So the scent of the month is this one.
Clover and blooms. Yep, got that one.
And then I have these ones, right?
You know what? They can't smell them, so let's just read them off.
Okay.
Okay, Magnolia and Vanilla Woods. And that is Buttercup Bell Fragrance Flower. Oh no, well, no, that's going to come in a fragrance flower. But
okay.
we also have it in a bar.
Yes.
Also Water Lily and Verbena.
And that's Water Lily, Citron, and Verbena.
Yeah, that's nice. That's this one.
Here you go, Heidi.
Okay, thank you.
Descriptions.
Descriptions. Magnolia and Vanilla Woods is warm vanilla with a twist of lemon peel and a little bit of wood.
I like that
You like
one.
me too. I like this
Yeah,
one.
just
Big
saucy.
fan of that one.
Ooh, me too. This is a top seller, I think, right
Okay,
here.
I'm a big fan of rose.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people
Yeah.
like rose. I mean, my grandma had rose lotion,
Depends on how
right?
you do rose. Yeah.
And I loved my grandma, so every time I'd go, I just had that very fond memory
Yeah.
of a good rose. But it can go a little grandma-y.
Yeah,
Elevated
it can,
rose is
it
super
can.
popular right now. All the fine fragrance brands have a rose version. But this rose, vanilla rose, I think is special because we've got a print error, and there's a beautiful little heart in this one. So that's like a misprinted coin that makes it more valuable.
That's
right.
That I think is
And that
special. That's a little kiss
clementine,
from my grandma.
Vanilla
Yeah,
bean
yeah.
and rose.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Yes.
Okay,
Beautiful.
and then freshwater sage. Dan,
Yes.
cool for spring.
Yes, freshwater sage, cool forest spring, freshly brewed tea, lemon peel.
Ooh, nice.
It's very
Brewed-
nice.
brewed
I-
tea.
I love the
Me too.
the lemon peel in that too.
Oh, this
It has
reminds
a nice
me.
little kick to it.
Something yummy.
Oh, that's Marriott.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's, well, there. That's okay. Yeah,
Similar.
tea.
Okay.
Has a tea.
So we have 5 bars in this collection,
Yep.
and it's going to all regions, all locations: U.S., Canada, Mexico, R2, R3.
Hopefully, we answered all your questions. If
Yes.
not, all this will be online and have FAQs and
Yes.
whatever.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, next we're going to talk about a
Nobody
charitable
likes-
cause warmer, the
everybody
Heart of
hates
Hope.
us.
I love this
I'm
idea
gonna eat a worm.
of having a cause warmer that
Fat
applies
ones,
to
skinny
different
ones,
causes.
little tiny
we started
wriggly
doing this a while
ones.
back. And
Ones
it's
that
a warmer that
wiggle
has
and
general
squirm.
appeal, specific appeal at different times of the year, for sure.
yeah.
But
First
there's
bite
nothing
the head off,
about
then suck
charity
the juice out.
that doesn't speak to the
throw
heart.
the skins
that's what
away.
this-
This one's not awful, but Valentine's is already gone.
What's interesting
that.
is that warmer there is just a nice fluted
Yeah.
pinkish red warmer. When you're looking at it, only from above is there
Do
a
you
heart.
see? Yeah.
So that could fit in any kind of normal decor if pink works for you,
Yeah.
and it doesn't necessarily give you Valentine-y heart vibes.
That's what we have,
Okay.
Dan.
All right. So we have 3 fragrance flowers.
Beautiful.
Okay,
This
so
one?
we had some discussions
we,
about this
we
earlier.
smelled these before and had some fun. Okay.
I love florals. I
Yeah.
mean, but I'm a gardener also,
Yeah.
right? I mean, hopefully.
You could call yourself a
Hopefully
gardener.
you're a gardener. Hopefully,
No. And I love floral fragrances. I love growing
do too.
flowers. And I think that started when I was a kid and my parents bought Suave shampoo. And honeysuckle was always my favorite. And so this honeysuckle, it's better than
actually-
Suave
yeah.
from 1974, but
And
it
as
still
a
gives me those
company,
fun vibes.
What year are we going on? 22? 23?
22?
Now you might feel one of Amanda in the chat, and this is a members only. We're recording. I've said this a couple times. It's a perk. Amanda said it also feels exploitative of the influencers. They push product for a living, and they're not getting paid to self-push Scentsy. It is not uncommon. Some businesses do that to make sure, at least on the first time that they work with an influencer, that they're going to be able to get enough people to come by through the link before they do a paid partnership. And it is up to that influencer to say yes. And the influencer can always say no. There's a lot of influencers out there who are saying yes. And the influencers could all band together and say no because it's a multi-level marketing company.
In our time. So it's fun to have something smell really nice in honeysuckle.
Yes.
So, okay, so you want to tell what is in yours?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
well, honeysuckle,
Okay.
because that's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's dewy greens, lemon zest, honeysuckle blooms, and jasmine petals. Yeah, I like that.
Very nice, yeah.
comes in a bar too.
Okay, then I have hydrangea bouquet. And it is lemon peel, red raspberry, hydrangea, and pink freesia. I love anything with freesia in it. This is so nice. I love this one. So good.
Remember when we were first married?
It kind of has a sweetness to it. Like that's the raspberry. When we were
first married.
That's so long ago. I
and
can't
we bought
remember.
some freesia bulbs in a little, like just like at the grocery store, and they bloomed, and it filled our tiny, like a 500 square foot apartment is all we had. But those 5 little freesia bulbs just exploded
so
with
fragrant,
fragrance.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
All right, next is
And then
Serene
this.
Succulent.
I've loved them. I've loved freesia ever since.
So this is a succulent greens, bright bergamot, sheer cyclamen,
nice too.
and transparent water lily.
A little more subtle. For the
is.
people that don't
Yeah, more
like floral,
subtle, yeah.
it's going to be
Serene says it all.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
It's a little marine,
It,
right?
It's a little yummy. It's really nice. We have 3 more. So those 3 come in a Scentsy bar also, but we also have 3 more to talk about.
Oh
which you can do that
God.
one.
Why are y'all so focused on the products when you could actually have meaningful conversations with your reps about things they actually care about? Like, what are you freaking doing with the influencers on TikTok?
These
We're excited about
are
it.
all available to purchase March 1st.
Yeah.
March 1st, which is perfect time because it's spring-like in a lot of places, and these are very, very spring-smelling to me.
Okay.
All right, should we go to the catalog? You want to
This
talk about
is
the catalog?
fun, yes, and we
Well,
have a fun little.
you had
thing
also
happening.
mentioned Disney World March 1st, the garden collection. These fragrances are going to be fun for that. But there's also some other things going on at Disney. I see something over on the table over there, Dan. Do you want to talk about that
Way
now, or
back
is it?
here.
Yeah, we can talk about that
Or do
now.
you want to wait till later?
It's just not available on the 1st of March.
Okay, we'll wait till later.
So that will be delayed just a little bit more compared
Are you
to
going
like
to
the
show them
catalog.
anyway?
Why don't y'all figure this out before you go live on Facebook?
Next group would be promotional products, and promotional products are ones that are not intended to be sold out quickly. They should last for a period of time, a month or 2. Like these products we've been talking about, the monthly edits. Those types of products are promotional products. If they sell well, we might make those
yes,
perennial.
yes.
Like silver and gold. A lot of people asking about silver and gold. That was the 3rd type, an LTO, limited time offer. But it's so popular,
We might bring it out.
We might
We
bring it
might.
out as a perennial product.
Yeah, maybe it's coming soon in the future.
And maybe in more forms than just Scentsy bars.
Yeah, maybe.
So
I saw somebody say pods. in
yeah,
there.
so perennial in the catalog, seasonal and non-seasonal promotional products,
Okay.
which are like these monthly edits and the things we've been talking about here. And then there's LTOs, like the Disney product that we're going to be sharing later. That's collectible. It has very specific appeal. It's intended to sell out and bring high energy and
maybe a few
exclusivity.
mad people
Yeah.
if they don't get it. But that's how it goes.
So those are the 3.
Yeah.
And kind of gives it a well-rounded selling process and procedure for our consultants, but also in different engagements with customers.
So
Yeah.
where would holiday and harvest and all that go?
Those would be promotional products
Okay.
because they're not intended to sell out quickly.
Okay.
They're intended to last for the season,
season, okay.
but they're not really perennial, so they wouldn't fit in a year-long catalog.
Right,
Make sense?
right, got it.
But if we were to have like a Jack Skellington licensed product that would fit in a harvest, that might be an LTO. Does that make sense?
it.
Because
Yeah.
it's intended to sell out. It is of collectible value.
Yeah. Okay. So new catalog, U.S. and Canada only. We're going to do a fun little, I don't know, promotion. So to celebrate the full release of the newest fragrance system that will be coming out, the Scentsy Fragrance Cartridge Diffuser.
Oh my God. Let's just make something boring as hell and go with it. Okay.
User Solo. If you add one of these to a PWS order, March 1st through March 3rd, the entire order will ship for free. Hopefully I explained that clearly.
PWS in the U.S. and Canada
Yeah.
on March 1st through the 3rd.
Right.
If the order closes in those
Hoop with Scentsy. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I couldn't unhear it because of the bubble. I'm sorry. Unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding. Subscribe for more premium content. I'm sorry.
3 days,
Yeah.
the entire order will ship for free
Yep.
if
Yep.
there is a Scentsy Solo in it.
Yes.
This is the full launch of the product in U.S. and Canada, so we're really excited about that.
And when this comes to other countries,
Yeah.
other regions, then we'll do something fun for the launch, just to show you.
And it's just in time too, because we launched 8 new fragrances, I don't know, a few days ago.
Yeah.
Like this one here.
Yeah,
We got
just-
Just Breathe.
Just like on the 24th,
Yeah.
the new
Yeah.
fragrances.
We just launched the 24th. We just announced them.
Just the new fragrances that came in.
Okay. And to show you how easy this is,
Yeah.
BOCs.
It has
BOCs.
a
That's what I was trying to say.
It's so easy
a cartridge that is specifically designed for the fragrance oil.
for our fragrance oil.
Actually, the fragrance
Yeah, because that's so great. We're going to keep you in our ecosystem, so you always have to order with Scentsy because Why would we want you to be able to get whatever you want with anything else?
Fragrance oil that it comes with.
Yes.
If you mix fragrance oils and cartridges, it can create some leaking issues because each cartridge is designed for the viscosity and the specific gravity of that
oil,
fragrance oil.
yeah.
And so this is
They're,
unique.
they're all different, so.
Unique to us. We have to calibrate them, and that's why you can't just take any fragrance oil, any essential oil, that type of thing, and put it in here and make it work. We've soft sold these or soft launched these to our club customers last year, and we've had incredible reviews. Couple challenges.
We do have a couple challenges.
Connectivity is a challenge.
And why? Why is that? Has there been a problem a little bit?
So there's
only a little bit.
There's two types of
Connectivity.
internet frequencies. There's 2.4 megahertz and was it 5.3?
Something.
Yeah. So
there's two. We know that.
The thing about the Solo though is you don't need it to be connected for it to work.
Right.
You don't.
So while you're getting that all dialed in, it does have push button controls. You can work with push button controls. These the Wi-Fi connection that we use in these, the Bluetooth connection that we use in these is the industry standard. So it's not just our unit that creates this issue.
Right.
More expensive items over $150, $200 will
They
have
all
dual
use the
band.
same type of
Anything
system.
under
Yeah.
$100 really is
Yeah.
using the 2.4. It penetrates further through walls, and that's why a lot of Internet of Things products use it. So that is one of the challenges.
So if you are familiar with connecting smart devices to your Wi-Fi, it's the same process.
But it's a smart device that you don't have to use the smart power if you
Right,
don't want.
exactly.
Yeah.
You can still manually do
Yes.
it. The smart device, which I love because I can schedule it
Yes.
for when I'm coming into my office or going home,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it just welcomes me.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the fragrance throw is spectacular.
Sometimes
Oh,
it's so strong.
Sometimes it's too strong, but
Sometimes
it
it's
is
not.
wonderful.
But it is so amazing.
It's turning into my favorite
Yeah,
product.
it's pretty cool.
Well,
Already.
for me, it is instant and knock your socks off. It is Scentsy level waterless diffuser.
Yeah.
Scentsy powered waterless diffuser. There's so many waterless diffusers out there that just don't pack a punch.
This
and
definitely
this
packs
packs
a punch.
I love it. The mist, I can see the comments. People are commenting that they love theirs too. But the mist is like mesmerizing when it does a little silent
Poof. It's a poof. Yeah.
of fine mist that disappears, but the fragrance lasts.
Yeah.
It's
See, I mean,
wonderful.
it's just this easy. You take your oil, remove the cap, put on the cartridge, lock that in, and it uses gravity so that you always have
No, it's upside down. It uses gravity. But what are you talking about? Of course it uses gravity.
fragrance oil up against the diffuser. So when it is
Which using gravity going this way, it's not the technology that most people use.
most people use
They bring it up.
yeah, and they use a wick.
A wick,
and
yeah.
the wick creates quite a few problems. The wick can create issues with the type of fragrances. The wicks get
Oh, that smells so good.
the wicks
oh my
get
gosh.
clogged. And wicks require heat in order to pull the fragrance out, and that heat and fragrance oil create some limitations on what you can do. So we really wanted to invent something that is truly special, that will work with lots of different fragrances, because Scentsy's known for strength and it's known for variety. And we needed something that could be both strong
And it is
and provide variety.
definitely,
So-
strong.
and
strong.
patent pending.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And I just love it. So we're going to launch this, the full launch, right? The earlier launch was a pilot to get everything ready, a beta launch.
testing.
This one is the full launch starting on the 1st of March, and then this special promotion.
Yes,
First
on
through the
top of
3rd.
it.
I think this is beyond beyond workstation orders,
Yeah.
and we have party orders, virtual party orders, online parties, different
kinds of stuff,
get-togethers. This is our first one where we have a product involved free shipping option.
Yes.
This is the first time we've ever done it, and it's with the PWS, your personal website. So we're excited to see kind of what that
So,
does too.
Again, put a Solo in your order,
Yes.
March 1st through the 3rd, and order whatever else you want. And
Everything's free shipping.
your PWS, that order will ship for free. PWS order. Okay,
PWS.
we're excited. Hope you are too.
Yeah.
Okay, up next, what do we have?
Well, we have
oh,
some-
yeah.
go ahead.
Are places like Hawaii and Puerto Rico, Alaska, are they included in the free shipping?
They have discounted shipping.
Discounted shipping?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be
Good question.
the equivalent of the same discount, but they have the really high shipping like Guam, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Alaska.
Yep.
Okay. March curated bundles. We have spring, St. Patrick's Day themed perennial fragrances in Scentsy bars, pods, and candles. So watch for that. Are we going over them or no?
We're not
We're
gonna
not. There's too many.
We're not really sure what we're doing, even though we have a script. So like we're double checking with each other because we didn't practice what we were supposed to be doing. But here we are. Here we are. Here we are.
Okay, now we're going to talk about what we were going to talk about
Okay,
earlier.
all right.
Okay, are you ready?
So not on the 1st of March.
No, not.
But
do we know when?
during-
or-
coming-
Is it now? Are you going to talk about the influencers now?
Later in March.
we do know it's later
okay,
in March.
Later in March, we will have a Walt Disney World Cinderella Castle warmer. And do you want to show it? Does it light up
Yes,
too?
we
Okay.
definitely need to light this
It's
one.
inspired by the Magic Kingdom castle.
It looks cheap as hell.
Castle in that part.
in Orlando.
It has the Cinderella Castle silhouette. Beautiful. And it glows when lit. Can you?
It looks cheap as hell.
It does glow.
Okay,
there you go.
I got it.
we
turn off
got to
the
do the
light.
full light effect.
There we go.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
it's
yeah, that's
beautiful.
doing it.
Do we look okay with this?
It looks cheap as hell.
Or is it, are we too dark?
Hell no.
A little
Hell no.
shadowy.
Without this,
It looks cheap. It looks plastic. It doesn't look like it's ceramic.
This is hand painted ceramic, which anytime we
Oh, is it ceramic? It looks like the cheapest ceramic of all time.
can tell you stuff about the warmer and the quality. To hand paint something is becoming harder and harder to come by. People are not wanting to hand paint anymore.
Yeah, finding those
Yeah.
artisans around the world
Yeah.
are
There's
are
no
more and more
way
difficult.
that's
So
ceramic.
this is hand painted ceramic.
Another little nice touch, I think.
Yeah, the
I don't know if
crystal
you can
dish.
see the crystal dish.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's got just everything is elevated.
I guess
on
it is
And-
ceramic.
and
It
is
doesn't look like
of
ceramic.
collector value, very special. You know, it's hard to find a factory that can actually do painted ceramic now.
Yes.
To paint porcelain is even more difficult, and then to have a factory that can do it to both Scentsy and Disney standards is very, very difficult.
I bet the 50th
And people
edition
tell
was
us all the
beautiful.
time that Scentsy's version of Disney
I bet it was.
product is as good as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Scentsy warmer is as good as any porcelain you will find that any licensee would use, I think. And we get a lot of credit from our Disney license partners just about how well our designers do
Mm-hmm.
and how well the factories execute. So this is
There's a
spectacular.
Wide Awake said, I heard they aren't allowed to call themselves independent Scentsy consultants. They are now Scentsy fragrance consultants. They will be out of compliance if they use independent. Well, the FTC says they're independent contractors. So they may be out of compliance with Scentsy, but they're in compliance with the Federal Trade Commission. And they are in compliance with the 1099 form that they have to fill out for taxes. So that's really weird.
Okay, so the warmers. Let's look at the warmers.
This is the warmer, scent and warmer, or that's the warmer, but there's scent.
Okay, so this is a shell. That's a warmer, but it's basic. It looks like something you could get from Home Goods. Maybe it's not something that you would say, oh, I have to get it from Scentsy. It's something that you could get anywhere.
Right here.
Scent warmer of the month for April. It's Nautilus is the warmer.
And it's a mother of...
Mist and Magnolia is a scent
Yeah,
warmer.
and this is a mother of pearl finish.
Beautiful.
On this Nautilus that is...
And not in a pinky tone.
Yeah.
It's more of a silver,
yeah.
a silver tone.
So that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Very natural, and the Mist and Magnolia bar is...
And that's ocean mist, magnolia, and driftwood, and it smells fabulous.
So this will be the Blue Plate Special.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blue
This
Plate
is the
special.
warmer of the month for April, as part
My
of the
medicine
Coastal
is
Collection.
wrecking me
The
right
April
now.
edit.
And then this one is the ocean crest warmer. It looks like sea waves, and the waves are puffed out like actual waves.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
So deeply
Okay.
textured, looks
Home Goods,
yeah, like
hand
real-
painted.
$12.99.
Oh, got the wrong light bulb.
It
You
has
can kind of see.
waves and seagulls. I don't know if you can see, but there's tiny little. Or if you don't like seagulls, they're whatever beautiful bird you want to pretend they are.
Hey, remember when you gave your
I did.
keynote about
I
Jonathan
did.
Livingston Seagull because Alice loved it so much?
Yeah. Somebody said Orville keeps saying that we're going long, but he's the one that's talking long.
I didn't say it.
No, somebody else. did.
Wait, there's more.
I'm guessing they're purposefully ignoring comments in the chat.
This is the barefoot beach scented candle. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Something you need to know
Oh boy,
about this
lines.
container is that it is hand painted.
Oh boy, lines painted on the side of a candle. Be still my beating heart.
Okay, now we're going to go to promotions for March. Join promotion. It's a global promotion.
And,
right.
we've refreshed the starter kit strategy for March.
Yeah, because we just had a couple months of our mystery starter kit.
Yep.
Did extremely well. Good job. You guys were amazing on it.
Yes,
But
we'll get
we're
to
also
the
trying something
results,
else.
year-over-year results.
We're going back to
Properly.
something we've tried before that has done really well. So we'll have 4
March
starter
start.
kits. We'll have the standard starter kit, which you guys are familiar with. In the US, it's $99. You know it everywhere else. We'll have the host exclusive starter kit, just like we have had. We will have the $49 essential starter kit. And bringing back is the $9 Smart Start. The $9 is the US price. We will have the equivalent in all of our markets everywhere else, but a Smart Start starter kit with lots of products in there
And
as
the
well.
total value of that, you get 3 months of free PWS and 3 PWS coupons. So it's a great value.
Yeah.
I just have to ruin our lives for a second. Let's just listen to it on one speed for a second.
2 years ago,
Yeah.
building their product offering
I think
for
back
display.
then, how much was our kit?
to-
$400 or
Yeah.
something? It's crazy.
I just need a PWS and I just want to start.
Poop with Scentsy. Just kidding.
selling. And this time we are going to allow deeply discounted business product bundles for new consultants only in different categories. So if you want to feature a specific category for a new consultant, they can buy the clean bundle, laundry bundle, scent on the go, or just get the testers and catalogs at a discount.
So it's really a business your way, because there are so many different ways to do a Scentsy business right now.
Yes.
So after a new consultant
Me too,
enrolls, they
Broken
will receive a
Waffles.
link to the bundles, so that then they can choose.
Yeah. The last piece is we have a Shooting Star Award. You do that as a new consultant, or for your new people coming in, your potential consultants, they do that. They earn the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit for free. And we're doing that this month as well.
Okay. And so
You can't placate the consultants like that, you chicken nugget. Answer the damn question about the influencers. They're literally skipping over the questions. Act like a CEO. Dan's over here smiling like everything's good, and Orville's over here like, I don't even know what's in my products. Heidi's just scrolling past. Scroll, scroll, scroll.
we want Scentsy to be a way for people to earn money for their family. We don't want people spending family money on Scentsy. And so we don't have large starter kits. The value of the starter kit can be recouped in a month of just going and selling to your warm market. It's intended to be a quick return on your initial investment. It always has been that way. And we think that allows.
Look at Heidi's face. Did you see that? What do y'all think of this? Doing a live stream where we mute them, but we have Heidi's face, Orville's face, and Dan's face on the side, and we just read the comments. What do y'all think of that idea?
Without risk to their family, and if they follow the rules and they do things right, meaning they're not bonus buying, they're not loading on inventory, they're not investing too heavily from family finances on their business, allowing the business to grow organically.
Oh
This
yes,
is a business that will
narrated
hurt
by
no
Baby
one
Snark.
and
Yes.
can really bring blessings to people who are looking for a little fun, a little community, a little extra income.
February turned out to be a really good month.
Yes.
Now, sometimes we do these special sales, like a clearance sale,
Yep.
and that
We call
boosts
them flash sales, yep.
boosts up our revenue. Well, this last February was our biggest one in the last 12 months or 11 months without a flash sale.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So
Was it your biggest month because you sent those PR boxes out to your influencers and then they had those codes for people to spend $50 and then they had those $10 off codes and all those people used those influencer codes and you had a surge of money. That's why you had a great month. You're not going to answer the reps' questions who give you money month over month and you use that money to give the reps, to give the influencers the PR boxes. You're not going to answer the questions. I'm giving myself hives being so frustrated with you.
the strategy has shifted,
Yes.
right? And you might have noticed this at Scentsy. And I think for some consultants, it's a little frustrating because flash sales are like sugar, right?
Yeah.
Like pure
Yeah.
calories, pure sugar. But as we have stabilized our supply chain, and our sales are a lot more predictable now than they were as we boomed and boomed during COVID and came down. So we don't have the excess inventory that we used to have. We're buying a lot smarter. So we don't have the flash sales that, we don't have the inventory for it, but we also made a conscious effort not to do flash sales after the last one we did in 2025. And we wanted to see how it worked. So we didn't do one in January. And
Well, how
February
often
has
were we doing
benefited
them?
greatly
Not
because we
once
didn't
a
do a
month?
flash sale.
Not once a month, but probably at least every other month.
Once,
Yeah.
6 times a year then. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't act like your flash sale was the reason you had a good month in February. Don't even act like that. Hello, influencers.
So
February. Who wants to say the first one? Go ahead, Dan.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So we did have a mystery bundle for a starter kit, but
Wait,
recruiting.
wait. Did we cover this one? I might have just talked over it because I talked too much.
Say it
You all
again,
get
because I don't know
Say
if
it
it was
again.
out there.
February was the best month of sales if you took out flash sales from
Okay.
all the previous months for a very long time.
Since-
So core business,
Yeah, last month,
February was the
2024.
best core business month
Yeah.
we've had in
Yeah.
a very long
Way to
time.
go.
With only 28 days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a shorter month. Yes.
Shorter month. All right, the one that I wanted to
Yes,
take anyways,
okay.
I was going to go right to it, is recruiting is up year over year in
Yay.
US, Canada, Mexico, UK, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, Australia, and New Zealand.
Way to go,
Okay.
everyone. Way to go. Okay, then mine.
What about selling? I have a question. Are you a product-based pyramid scheme? What about selling? Are you more about recruiting than you are about moving the product? That's my question. Why are you so excited about recruiting? Oh, is it because recruiting means that you're obligated to buy and customers are not? Orville? Heidi? Hello?
Revenue per order type, right? So we have different order types.
Yeah.
We have PWS orders, we have party orders, we have Scentsy Club orders. The revenue average for each of those was up in February, previous February and to previous months.
Good signs.
Yep.
Good
Very
signs,
good signs, yeah.
all around.
Yeah.
You take the last one.
No, you go
No,
ahead.
you take
No,
it.
you.
You were
Go.
gonna do it.
I'll break
Okay.
the tie. You do it, Heidi.
Okay. Certified consultant promotions are on track to have an increase of, are you ready? 244%. February of 2024 over February of 2025, which is 1,745 consultants advancing.
Just a
amazing.
certified consultant.
It is.
Now what's
Oh my God, we're sick to our stomachs. Stop shaking the frickin' computer.
also amazing
Yeah.
Let's
is the
go.
percentage of new consultants who
Yeah.
became certified was very high.
Yes.
So you know what that means? The only problem with February
Yeah.
was we didn't have enough new consultants. Right?
Yeah.
Product is coming.
The only problem with February is that you didn't recruit enough. And by the way, I'm going to remind you that 2012 was our really good year. And those consultants were way better than our consultants in 2025. And I'm going to tell you probably in our Scentsy family reunion in 2026 that those consultants were not as good as the consultants in 2012.
We have a great product pipeline. There is a lot of good energy with Scentsy right now. It is a good time to re-engage, to join. We got some fun things.
You lying liar, in my opinion. What do you mean there's a lot of good energy with Scentsy right now? Have you freaking lost the plot? Are you ignoring your marketing team? Influencers, TikTok, Scentsy consultants. Look at the comment section on this video.
For the rest of the spring and for the summer. And we're glad you're on this journey with us. And if you're on the fence, we invite you to join us. We're going to have fun throughout 2026. And
Is that it?
don't bet
I'm gonna go to the family reunion. I'm sick of this shit.
against Scentsy. Just saying that.
Yeah.
People have tried that for years, and it's not really worked out for them.
But that's not to say that there won't maybe be bumps or.
Sure.
Oh yeah, there's
Always.
going to be
So,
challenges.
yeah.
There's going to be changes. I mean,
It's
the world
not
is
given.
changing. And,
But put on your glasses and let's go.
Yeah.
We're ready. Congratulations to everybody that earned the incentive trip, whatever you're going to take, SFR trip.
Escaret
Yeah.
in
I can't wait to get to Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico's had a rough couple of weeks,
Yeah,
but
it has.
you know, we're excited for.
But it's still good.
for
We're
summer.
still
Mexico's
on
going to be
track
great.
to go. Yeah.
We had employees that were in Mexico
During it.
during it, and
They're back.
Yeah, they're fine.
They came home.
Thankfully, so far, those incidents are isolated and temporary, and we do have a world where most people want the same thing.
Yeah.
And we
And
are
even-
all one human family, and if
Yeah,
we can figure that out
yeah.
and treat each other with kindness and respect, we'll all be better off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hopefully here at Scentsy you have found
You're gonna treat people with kindness and respect, but you're gonna not answer the people who keep your company open because they order month after month after month after month with their money. You get to live a certain kind of lifestyle because your Scentsy consultants bi-monthly, but you're gonna ignore their questions? And that's respectful? And that's kind?
safe place to be a part of something outside of the crazy in the world. So, okay, happy March.
Happy
Coming
March.
soon.
Did this last long enough? It's already midnight here.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
seems like we've been on for a long
It
time.
is.
Sorry,
It
I
is.
spoke too much.
No,
Some
we
people
had
like
a
it.
lot.
I know a lot of
Yeah.
people don't. I'm okay. I'm okay
We
with
just
the
had a
people
lot
who
to
love
cover.
me.
We had a
to
lot.
cover,
But,
so.
those that don't,
Just
that's
imagine,
okay.
like everything we covered here for March 1st, a ton of products.
Yes.
Right? We didn't even go through all of the catalog products, which I think had like 20 new warmers in it.
Are they here? Yeah,
That's
we're not
March.
gonna show you.
That's not even talking really about April, May, June, July, and
Yeah.
everything else we have planned. And I just have to promote it because
Yes.
we have Scentsy Family Reunion coming
Yes.
the 2nd of March. So Monday.
Registration.
opens.
Yeah, it's not coming 2nd of March.
No,
Registration,
registration
opens 2nd of
opens
March.
the 2nd of March. And we are inviting everybody to visit us
to the
here
home office.
in Idaho.
We are taking a risk coming to Boise because Boise doesn't have the facilities that a lot of other
Bigger
cities have.
towns, yeah.
We did really feel like we needed to reconnect to our roots. We needed to help you connect to our roots. And we could only do that here in Boise. So if you're wanting to come, register early.
Yep.
We'll be happy to host you. It's a great city. The campus is beautiful. And it's your place. And we can't wait for you to experience it.
And the fireworks. We love you.
Take
Love you
care.
guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What is she doing that for? Aren't we supposed to get a woohoo? Aren't we supposed to get a woohoo? That was Scentsy, end of February, start of March. Get excited. Here's the products. Buy, buy, buy. we're gonna ignore the influencer TikTok clusterfuck. Oh wait, that's not what they said. My bad. They didn't answer any of the things that the consultants were concerned about. If you even had an ear to the ground about what or I don't know, an ear to the pulse of what Scentsy consultants were concerned about, this call wouldn't have gone like this, in my opinion. If this is in the future where we've already done the live, we're going to go through and read the comments that they ignore in this live stream. Just in case they delete the live stream, we're downloading all 4,500 comments. 164,000 people have seen this live stream. 2.4 thousand people have liked it. It is wild. So I hope you come back for the live stream. Thank you for joining me here. If you're a Scentsy consultant, just know that you deserve better than getting treated like you have by Orville and Heidi and Dan and all of Scentsy. And I'm sorry with what's going on with the influencers, and I wish that you could get an answer from Orville. Hi, I'm gonna give you a treat. Just wait. Wait. Hold on. You're gonna get one at the end. Whoa. I think you kind of swallowed it a little bit early, pal. I guess this is a little exploitative for my outro.